When you, oh, what is going on? You were not expecting to see Minho today. You were not expecting the smile on his face either. That stupid familiar grin as he leaned against the, oh my god, so sorry, leaned against the vending machine, his hand resting too comfortably on the hip of some girl you did not know. Laughter, a shark's neck. Oh my god, someone said this. Okay, what is next? Her head tilted too far into his face, his fingers brushing her hair out of her face, his stomach twisted sharp and sour. He looked happy, he looked over you, and that should not have been the end of it. You should have walked past with your head high, headphones in, heart locked up tight, like you'd promised yourself weeks ago, but your hand froze over your phone, and the ache in your chest flared like a bruise pressed you too hard. Okay, now what is this? I like the background of it. Next things is coming on. I just pause it to rate the things because it should be very good. Now is the another one. That's when you saw him, Park Jimin, leaning against the pillar outside the library, scrolling, waiting, laughing at something on his phone. Obvious, sweet, harmless Jimin who always remembered your office order and lent you know notes in lit class. You did not even think. You just acted. Jimin, you called voice too bright, too fake. Okay, you called voice too bright and too fake also. His head snapped up, his eyes wide. He smiled like he always smiled when he saw you, like he meant it. And you walked straight up to him and took his hand. You said hi, you said breathless, just go with it. He blinked. Go with wo, he said. Now next bro, next. You did not let him finish. You turned, angled your body ever so slightly, just enough to make sure Minho could see, and then tucked your arm into Jimin's like you belonged there. We are dating, you blurted. Jimin froze a second past two. What's happening? Then slowly, almost too slowly, the lips parted. He tilted his head. Oh, he said, and then, oh, a little smirk. Right, of course we are. You blinked at him, really. He leaned in, dropped his voice. You're lucky I like you. What is going on? What is going on? Okay, and then he did the unthinkable. Your cheek, it was soft, quick, but it burned right on the bone under your eye where no one had you since Minho. You turned your head slightly, and just like that, you locked eyes with Minho. His expression shifted instantly, surprise, confusion, and then something else. Something sharp got you. He smiled. Something sharp? What you mean? I got you. What you're saying? I got it. I got it. What you're saying? Okay, now what's happening right here? I think you want to explain. Jimin asked as you sat on the edge of your dorm bed, your heart is still racing. You gave him a sheepish look. I panicked. That much was obvious. I saw Minho with someone, and I don't know. I just did not want to look like I cared. Okay, I wanted to look happy, like I moved on, like I was not still. You cut yourself off. Jimin's voice was soft, still hurting silence. You glanced at him. Thank you for playing along. Okay, you was playing. Why? And he's playing along. Okay, he shrugged, sitting beside you anytime. He laughed quietly. You're not even surprised. I dragged you into it. I mean, I am, but not mad. He looked down at his lap, then back at you. Do you want to keep going? Your breath caught. What? Something's gonna happen. I see there's a bet. My god, this fake dating thing, he said. His gaze did not waver. He would keep it up for a while if it helps. You'd really do that for me. He smiled, but there was something different in it now. Something unreadable for you, yeah. You stared at him. Something's going to happen. That's how it began, with one impulsive moment, one lie, and one boy who said yes without hesitation. What he did not know, Jimin was not pretending, not even a little. The music was too loud, the air too thick with heat and perfume and energy. You could feel the bass through the floor, through your heels, through the pulse in your neck, and you stood by the drink table, pretending not to be nervous. You had not dressed for war, but you might as well have. Short skirt, off shoulder top, confidence painted on the on like lipstick, and beside you, Park Jimin, looking like he stepped out of a daydream. A daydream. J-Hope song I daydream. Casual but sharp, all black silver chain around his neck, one hand casually in his pocket as he stood close, too close, like he'd been doing this forever. You caught a few stares, mostly from girls, but one pair of eyes burned hotter than the rest. Minho. He was across the room, slouched on a couch, half listening to someone talk, but his gaze was pinned on you. Jimin leaned down slightly, voice low and teasing in your ear. He's looking. You tilted your head back and laughed like Jimin. Okay, what's going on? Something's gonna happen. I can feel the vibe here. I can feel the vibe here. Yes, for real. Something's going to happen for real. Okay, YN. You turned slowly. There he was, that all too fabulous smirk, his brows lifted like he had a right to your time. Hey, you said casual, polite, distant. He gestured between you and Jimin. And so it's real, he asked you. Jimmy turned around just in time, handing you your ring. Hey man. Minho barely nodded at him. He laced your arm through Jimmy's and tilted your head. Of course it's real. Of course it's real. What? You thought I made it up? Jimmy did not flinch. He smiled and leaned in, bruising a kiss to your hairs is always dramatic, but no, it's real. Absolute cinema. It's real. Okay, now what's gonna happen? I'm excited. Minho blinked once, twice. His jaw ticked. Bingo. The rest of the night was like watching your palm plan unfold in perfect choreography. Every time you laughed at Jimin's jokes, Minho's grip on his cuff tightened. Okay, my god. Every time Jimin held your waist to guide you through the crowd, Minho shifted uncomfortably. What is going on? Jimin versus Minho? Jimin versus Minho? Okay, we and when a slow song came on and Jimin pulled you into the center of the living room with the voice, come on, just one dance, you did not hesitate. You danced. You let him pull you close, your arms looping around his neck, his fingers warm on your waist. It should have felt fake, should have felt forced. It did not. His forehead brushed yours, his breath ghosted your cheek, his eyes searched your face like he was not acting anymore. He was not acting, girl. He was not acting anymore. It's all real. Jimin has some corner, some soft corner for you. Jimin has something for you. Still pretending, you whisper, too soft for anyone else to hear. His lips parted. He did not answer, but he didn't let you go either. Later, when the crowd was dizzy with music and too many drinks, you and Jimin sat on the patio steps, watching the moon rise over the chaos of college drama and cheap beer. You took a sip of your drink. Think it worked, you said. Okay, okay, it's the time you see something's happening here. Yes. Jiminy smug Minho looked like he was gonna chew glass. So yeah, I'd say it worked. You laughed, tipping your head against his shoulder. Jimmy did not move. He just sat there, warm beside you, hand still casually resting over yours, like it belonged there. And for the first time all night, you were not sure what was pretend anymore. It is not pretending anymore. It is not pretending. Doing something. Yes, you're doing something. Stay over. You blinked at Jimin. His voice was casual, too casual, but there was a careful hesitation behind it, like he was balancing the words on a wire. I mean, scratched the back of his neck, looking away only if you want, just to sell the story. Everyone saw us leave the party together. Everyone saw you both living together. Okay, you swallowed, your body was still buzzing from the party, the music, the drinks, the way Jimin's hand had never once slipped from yours all night. It was supposed to be an act, a little revenge, a little so, but something about it felt so natural, like he'd always been standing beside you, and now here he was offering you warmth, safety, maybe something else you could not quite name. You gave a small nod. Okay, I will stay. I told you, girl, this kind of situations led you somewhere. Yes, Jimin's shoulders dropped slightly in relief, and then came that smile, not the playful one, not the teasing one, but the one that curled at the corners and crinkled his eyes. Cool, he said softly. Come on. Like, come on. Come on. Cool. My god. Okay. His apartment was small but clean, warmed, lived in. You kicked off your shoes but by the door as he disappeared into his bedroom, only to return moments later with a hoodie and some sorts in hand. They are gonna be huge on you, but you will comfy, he offered. You raised a brow at the oversized black hoodie. You're really leaning into the boyfriend role, huh? He grinned. What can I say? I take my acting seriously. But then his voice dropped almost too low to hear. Besides, I like seeing you in my clothes. You heard your heart did a strange fluttering flip in your chest. You turned away before he could see your reaction. I will go change. Besides, I like seeing you in my clothes. I said. The bathroom was quiet. You caught your reflection in the mirror, party makeup a little smudged, eyes still holding a trace of mischief. But the hoodie you were wearing, it changed everything. It smelled like laundry detergent and skin and something undeniably Jimin. You pulled the sleeves over your hands. It felt like comfort and danger all at once. When you stepped out, Jimin looked up from where he sat on the bed. I cannot just fathom what's gonna happen next. What's gonna happen next, bro? Okay, okay, and stopped. His mouth opened slightly as a, but no words came out. Like you look down at yourself. Is it too much? He blinked, then shook his head slowly. No, you look. His voice faded again, eyes lingering just a moment too long. Perfect. He laughed lightly, breaking the silence. Where should I sleep? He patted the space beside him. I swear, I am safe. He said. You hesitated, but only for a second, and then you climbed in. One bed, two humans. It's 2 or 3 a.m. in the night. The light was dim. The silence between you wasn't awkward. It was something else, thicker, heavy, with things unsaid. You lay side by side on the bed, your shoulders nearly bracing, both staring at the ceiling like it held answers. Still awake? You whispered. Yeah, came his reply, just a sob. Still awake? Yeah, still awake? Yeah, still awake? Yeah. Guys, I'm out of control right now. You shifted slightly, turning your head toward him. Tonight was convincing. He smiled faintly, still looking up. Yeah, you are good at this fake boyfriend thing. Jimin did not laugh. He turned his head to you, his voice slow and honest. What he said? What he said? I wanna listen. I wanna hear. I wanna hear. I'm not faking it. Silence. You blinked. What? His eyes were warm but serious. I'm not faking it. I have not been. Not since the hallway, not since a while ago, honestly. You could feel your pulse in your throat. I had liked you for a long time. He continued, but you were with him, and then you were not, and now I don't want to pretend anymore now, not if it's hurting you. He exhaled like the words had been heavy to carry. If you want me to stop, if this is too much, just say the word, I will back off. You stared at him, stunned. Bro, I'm getting goosebumps. I'm getting goosebumps. See, my god, I'm getting goosebumps. Is the time. My God, see, you had not expected the softness in his voice, the weight behind his words, the sincerity in his eyes, and suddenly the game did not feel like a game anymore. You did not know how to respond, so instead you whispered, Can we not talk about it right now? Jimmy nodded, no disappointment, no puss. You're in his apartment, in his bed, only both of you. Yeah, he said, of course. He turned his head back toward the ceiling, and for a moment it was quiet again, but then he moved. Gently, he lifted his arm, offering it to you. Oh my god. His other hand rested lightly on your vest as you scooted closer, slowly, carefully, resting your head against his chest. You could feel his heart beat strong, steady, real. What you doing, girl? Oh my god. This is not real. This is not real. And then your fingers curled into the fabric of his shirt. When his breath hitched just a little, you both knew something has changed. It was never really fake. Not now. Not with him holding you like this. It's 3:12 a.m. at night. My god. You both are so comfortable. You did not know where you fell asleep, but you did. Wrapped in his arms. Oh my god. I wanna feel this thing as well. Breathing the same quiet air. And then you woke hours later to the faint glow of morning light. His hand was still in yours. Oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. You felt the stairs before you heard the whispers. It started the second you walked into the court that morning, shoulders tucked beneath your hoodie, eyes half glued to the sidewalk. You tried to look busy, normal, unbothered, but then came in voices. Is that her? She was all over Jimin at the party. Oh my god, someone is there. Someone is talking about them. She was all over Jimin at the party. Oh my god. Didn't she date Minho? Classic rebound energy. You heard the smirk in that last one. It slid into your skin like a splinter. Your feet kept moving, but your chest, it felt heavier with every step. It was not fair. It was not true. What's happening? Good night, and it's morning. Confused, but it did not matter because in college perception was truth, and now you were her, the girl who used Jimin, the girl who could not let go, the girl playing pretend like it did not still hurt. You almost made it to class without breaking until a group of girls passed behind you in the hall. She's just using him, poor Jimin. Your jaw locked. My God, what's going on? What's going on? Okay. Okay, you did not turn around, but you wanted to. You wanted to scream, you didn't know anything, but your throat closed up before the words could come. That's when your phone buzzed. Jimin, outside, meet me. Okay, it was Jimin on the phone. He asked to meet with him. He was waiting near the cafeteria, back against the wall, hoodie pulled halfway over his brow, and two coffees in hand. He smiled when he saw you, but the second he saw your face, the smile faded. YN, he said softly, you okay? You nodded too quickly. Fine. You okay? Fine. Liar. You tried to brush it off. It's just gossip. It will pass. He tilted his head. You mean the stuff about you being some manipulative rebound who dragged me into your drama just to get back at your ex. Your heart, your heart dropped. You heard that. I mean, my God, this kind of relationship I wanted, bro. Jimin's face was calm, but his eyes, they were sharp, coal burning. I hear everything when it's about you, he said quietly, and I don't let people talk like that. Before you could stop him, he handed you the coffee and took your hand. Come with me. Oh my God, bro. Why don't I get? He did not know where he was going until he slowed in front of the art building. A fish friend chatting with classmates, scrolling through their phones, chatting, laughing like they had nothing better to do. And then I'm just saying, one girl laughed loud enough to carry no way Jimin actually likes her. Like maybe she begged or something. She had to be desperate. Oh my God. You froze. You felt Jimin stop too, and then he let go of your hand. He turned, walked right up to her. You could not hear what he said at first, but his body was stiff, his jaw locked, shoulders drawn up like a storm ready to break. Then his voice cut through the air. What he said? What he said, bro? Say it again. The girl blinked. Excuse me? I said, say it again. Jimin repeated louder this time. Say something else about her. Go on. She opened her mouth, but no sound came out. Huh? I am warning you, he said, stepping forward. You don't know her. You don't know a thing about her. You only know what you see on your feed, but I know the truth. The silence spread like wildfire. She's not some game, not a pawn in some stupid ex drama. She's kind, smarter than all of you put together, and she's been through more than you will ever understand. So, unless you have got something decent to say about her, my God, it's Jimin is the boyfriend every girl needs. You need Jimin, right? The personality, everything. His voice dropped low and deadly. Such a mouth. No one said a word, not her, not the boy beside her, not even you, because in that moment Jimin was not pretending anymore. He was not soft, flirty, or playful. He was furious, and all of it, every ounce, was for you. Oh my God, this is the way we need the partners in our life, bro. Oh my God, you need it, girl. Keep that type of boys too close to you. You left the crowd behind like a bad dream, fingers clenched in Jimin's sleeves as he led you to the only quiet place left, the park. You sat on the bench in the shade of a tree. Beneath finally stared, starting to slow. Jimin leaned forward, elbows on his knees, head bowed like he was still calming himself down. I'm sorry, you said softly. I did not want to drag you into. Stop, he said. Okay. I'm sorry. I did not want to drag you into. Stop. Do not say these words. My God. He looked at you, really looked. I am not upset because I got dragged in. I am upset because they hurt you. You did not know what to say. He leaned back. You think I'm doing this because I am playing some role? Oh my God. You opened your mouth, but nothing came out. sis, sis. Why? And he whispered, and this time the words broke a little. I am in love with you. You breathed conscious. I was in love with you when you were with him. When you sat 2 rows ahead of me in class. When you wore that stupid denim jacket, and I thought you'd never even learn my name. My God, oh my God, it's happening, it's happening, it's happening. You blinked, throat tight, and now I'm standing here pretending this is fake while you're right in front of me wearing my hoodie and trusting me enough to sleep in my bed. Like I don't feel everything when you're so close. His voice dropped, rough, honest. I don't want to fake it anymore. Damn, bro. This is the moment. I'm literally getting goosebumps, guys. You can see this. Oh my god. The air between you went quiet, no more noise, just wind heartbeats, the sound of something shifting. You leaned in slowly, then don't. Oh, his eyes searched yours like he needed permission, and when you gave it silently with a soft nod, he kissed you. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Not rushed, not unsure, like he'd been waiting forever. His hand cupped your cheek, yours tangled in his hoodie, the bench, the park, the world blurred around the warmth of his lips on yours. And in that moment, nothing was pretend. Guys, oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god. Now, this is the true one. This is the true one. Nothing was a pretend. Thanks for watching, guys. Yeah, also, this story from Vibrant Fanfics. Support her and watch her more videos. And thank you for watching.